Hi everyone, it's Haley from Derby City Naturals, and it's Derby week this week. Check my threads. And so that means that last weekend was the World Natural Hair Show in Atlanta. I was there. Yes, I was, because y'all know I can't stay away. So I'm going to do a quick mini haul, and I really mean mini because I didn't get that much stuff. The whole point of me going to the show is really to like meet up with vendors and sponsors, have that face-to-face communication with them, which I think is really important for all bloggers. Also to meet up with other bloggers, and most importantly, to see my curl friends. But around that, you've got the parties, the concerts, and the whole glitz and glam of the show, which makes it all fun. So, on with it, right? Okay. So, first up, we're going to do this. So, this actually I didn't get at the show. I was tweeting about how I use the Thank God I'm Natural conditioner, their regular conditioner, as a leave-in, and my hair was super soft. And Christia, who owns Thank God I'm Natural, was like, we came out with a leave-in. Do you want me to send it to you to review? And I was like, yes, please. So she sent it to me. I actually got it the day before I went to the show, and I took it with me because I love it. And yeah, you guys need to get it. It's a nice creamy leave-in. It smells so good, and it works really, really well. And it's this big, huge bottle, y'all. So yeah, definitely check that out. Then also, I had to make sure I saw Christia when I was at the show. So I went, and she gave me this African black soap. She is always so sweet to bloggers. She has great communication, I think, with her fans and her followers of her product. And I just love her for that. She is so genuine. Love her. And she was like, girl, grab something. And I'm like, you just sent me a leave-in. I don't need anything. And she's like, get some soap. So I got the black soap, which if you guys have not tried her soaps, they're awesome. And black soap, I use it on my face, so you can never have too much black soap. So got the black soap. Okay. Okay. Next up, we'll do the Camille Rose. So I stopped by the Camille Rose booth because she came out with this new coconut water line. The line is available in Target. It's not available at any Target where I live. So I have been on the lookout for it, and I knew that I was going to stop by her booth to get this, the deep penetrating hair treatment, because I really, really want to try it. Coconut water, if you're protein sensitive, you have to be careful because coconut has protein in it, and sometimes it's not your friend. But I really wanted to try it, and I said if I couldn't get it at the show, that I was going to stop by one of the Targets in Atlanta, which I knew would have it. I grabbed, I was at the show on Saturday. I only went Saturday, not Sunday. And I grabbed like one of the last ones. Like she sold out quick. So I was really I got it. Well, while we were there chatting, she's like, Haley girl, don't you like ginger? And I was like, of course I do. Ginger is fabulous. And she said, oh, you need to try this new product. So she has a sweet ginger cleansing rinse. Okay. Which is, I think it's a poo, but it's a very low poo, more like a co-wash, you know how phrases come and go. Used to be low poo was all the thing, right? So it's sulfate free, and it smells so yummy. Like, I didn't need this product, but the fact that it was ginger, boom, I had to have it, right? So I bought it, and it's really liquidy. I haven't used it yet, but as you can see, there's some spilled, so I love the smell of it. So I kept opening the bottle and smelling it, and I spilled it all over myself, but we ain't gonna talk about that. There may be an embarrassing picture that Londa took of me with shampoo dribbled down the front of me. Those are my friends, y'all. Friends like these, who needs an enemies? Okay, that was from Finding Nemo. Either you get it or you don't. Next up, I had to go see my girl Ayo at Soultanicals. Seriously, y'all, Soultanicals be shutting it down. Like, it's such a complete product line, and they have something for everyone. Now, when I was in Atlanta, I stayed at my girl Londa's house. Londa, she doesn't really blog anymore. I'm still gonna call her a blogger, but she doesn't really blog anymore, but you can still find her on Twitter all day. Her timeline is hilarious, and she's at Curly and Lovely, spelled in a regular English format. And whenever I go to a friend's house, I always bring them a gift. That's just the way I was raised. I've been to Londa's house a gajillion times. I'm still not showing up empty-handed. And so I had like this two-part gift that I was going to get her, and I forgot one part of the gift. So I was like, oh, well, I gave her the half of it that I did bring, and then I was like, oh, well, I'm going to get you something at the show. And she's like, you don't have to get me anything. And I'm like, yes, I do, because I want to come back, and I never want you to say, when Haley comes to my house, can't wait for that girl to leave. Nope, don't want you saying that about me. So Londa loves leave-ins and she loves sprays. That's just what I know about her. The things I remember, the things I memorize about my friends are the hair products they love because, you know, hair. I love hair. And so there was the Soultanicals Not So Fast Detangling Kink Drink. Now I've already stocked up on all Soultanicals things I would need. However, we did the thing I love is she had all her products out and all of them available to sample. And so we was doing live samples. Ask Marcy. Marcy is Coily Encounters. Ask Marcy. She rolled up and she was like, girl, I ain't even had time to moisturize my hair. I was like, hold on, Trent. Spritzing up her hair looked good and she bought it on the spot because this stuff is good. And so I decided to get it. I am not huge on spray or liquidy leave-ins. They're not always right to me. Sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't. But this one has distilled water, botanically infused with slippery elm, chamomile, marshmallow root, aloe. Those are things that I know my hair likes. So I got it in truth, and truth again. Yes, everybody needs this. Just everybody. Especially like if you use like detangling or refreshing sprays every day, or if you use them on your children, even if you're not using it yourself. This stuff is so good. Like you see, I already opened it and been using it because it's down here. I've been using it. Okay. We went over all that. Oh, some other things I wanted to show you. That's what I'm saying. I really didn't buy a lot. I totally didn't. I really didn't need anything though. So trying to be good, trying to use up my stash. But I did meet this lady, Miss Ronnie, and her daughter. They were so beautiful. And she sells these lovely, lovely skirts and dresses. And she put this wrap skirt on me. Honey, gave me every inch of my life. Like I fell dead and then was resuscitated because it was everything. I'm definitely going to be purchasing her from the future. I just did not have, like, the skirts are really quality fabric. I mean, good stuff. I was inspecting the stitching because I'd be looking, and it was very, very good quality. The skirt that I was looking at in particular was $100, and I didn't feel like spending $100. I believe in, like, the cash system, you know, like, bringing the cash with you that you think you're going to spend, and then when that's gone, it's gone. And I did not bring cash for that. But I have all her information here, and I'll include it. But she's Etsy.com/shop/Ronnie's Creations. Ronnie's with an S at the end. Ronnie's Creations, like belonging to Ronnie, but no apostrophe. Yeah. So definitely check her out. Then there was this other lady. Her name is Miss Stella. And Miss Stella has these swim caps for people with locks. I have a son with locks. He's on the swim team. This, of course, sparked my interest. Now, her smallest one looked really, really big. My son has a normal size head. Me and my daughter have really large heads. He has a normal size head. So I was really worried as to whether it would fit on him, and I didn't have him with me. But this is her daughter here, and she's a little kid. I think she said she was maybe 6 or 8 or something, and that's her on her daughter's head. So it would definitely fit. They're both for kids and adults. And she sells these swim caps, and they stay put. So I'm going to be checking more into that, but I wanted to share that with you. While I was there, I saw my boy Chris, the soap man. For those of you who are worried about our Louisville store that has been closed for like several months, they had like some issues with vandalism. He said the store is coming back, and you know, I had to talk to him, was like, Chris, we need to have another event in Louisville. And he was like, I got you. So event in Louisville will be coming, like probably this fall. Okay, and oh, he's going to be back in town for like the Jazz Fest and the Gospel Fest. All those events. I'll post him as he comes. I did stop by the beauty store when I was down in Atlanta, because y'all know Atlanta has everything. And I picked up some of this Femi Marley twist braid. I have been wanting some of this and could not find it locally. So a good thing for you to do is while you're traveling, if you are traveling to an area, a metro area with a large black population. I'm talking about Atlanta. I'm talking about Memphis. I'm talking about, shoot, maybe even Nashville, right? Just somewhere bigger than Louisville. Stop by their beauty supply stores and see if they have products that you're looking for, because a lot of times they will. So I picked these up from the beauty supply store out there when I was visiting my boo Jaleesa. And it's right around the corner from her house. Now, what am I using these for? I'm going to be using these for buns. So, I hate that when I make a bun, it's not like a big, thick bun. And I hit up my girl, Jess, and I was like, Jess, how do you do your bun? She's like, girl, you better add you some Femi in there. All right. right. I'm gonna work on that. That's gonna be my next project. So you guys will see that coming. Oh my God, I gotta tell you guys a story. Okay, so y'all know I'm single, right? Yeah, single. And so I had a date with this guy. We call him Snickerdoodle. I had a date with this guy named Snickerdoodle down in, well, I was in Atlanta. And the funny part is I was talking to him Saturday morning. You know, we're just getting set up like, okay, what time we're going to meet up and blah, 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 blah. And while I was talking to him, he was going to Sam's, right? Now, previously, I had a conversation with my coworker who knows I'm natural and knows I'm into all this stuff and was like, oh, did you know that Sam's has like this gigantic thing of coconut oil, right? And I was like, ooh, I don't have a Sam's card, but let me find someone with a Sam's card so that I can run to Sam's and get this big thing of coconut oil, because I go through containers of coconut oil like nobody's business, right? Well, so I was talking to Snickerdoodle on the phone, and we're setting up our little date, being all cute, and he was like, oh, I'm going into Sam's. And I was like, oh, would you mind checking to see if they have some coconut oil? And he's like, coconut oil? I'm like, coconut oil. So I show up for that date. What did that man bring me? Coconut oil. Now, I don't know about you, but where I'm from, my village, when a man gives you a giant container of coconut oil, that's a marriage proposal, boo. Yeah, he needs to call my daddy because we about to get hitched like that. Okay, kidding. Sort of. Not really. Kidding. Alright, so that's really all I got. I promise you, that's it. That's all I got from the World Natural Hair Show and a trip to the beauty store and going on a date. From a trip to Sam's. That's all I got. It was more than enough. It was more than I actually needed. I did have a fun time at the show. I think the event, the show itself, like the actual expo, the layout of the expo, I really wasn't impressed with. It was kind of confusing. There were vendors that I know were there that I did not find. Literally did not find them. Don't know where they were. Couldn't find them. It was a little confusing. I heard some of the other vendors complaining that they paid for a certain size booth and they got a smaller size booth. I mean, there's still always these little shadiness that's kind of behind it. And just to be quite honest, to me, I wish somebody else would take over doing expos. Whether someone will or not, I don't know. Expos are a lot of work. A lot of work. And Talia Wajid has been doing it for years and years and years and years, so she's got it down to a science. But there are things that have happened over the years with these shows that has kept some of the smaller vendors away, that's, you know, rubbed people the wrong way and has kept people away. And that kind of makes me sad because I really look forward to that being, you know, that place, that mecca. You know, it's sort of like Natural Hair Family Reunion, where you get to see your friends, you get to see the manufacturers, you get to meet new people, you know, you're running into everybody. And there's still that love there, but it kind of feels like the first family reunion after your bigger cousins done went off to college on the East Coast and y'all live on the West Coast, so they ain't coming back because they ain't got the money saved up, you know, like that. So it's still good, but there's something missing. That's exactly how it was. Will I be there next year? Sure I will. Because that's the thing to do. I mean, it's $5. So for $5 I can go. I mean, $5 in a trip to Atlanta, and I go to Atlanta anyway. I really feel that if you are within 4 or 5 hour driving distance, it's worth it. If you're looking for products, it's worth it. If you want to meet new vendors, it's worth it. To meet some of your favorite bloggers and vloggers and really get hands-on, it's worth it. To learn new techniques about hair, it's worth it. The Shea Moisture went like crazy. I really wanted to get that Manuka Honey because that's the only deep conditioner left that I want to try that I haven't tried. And I went to go see Amani, who I couldn't find. So much for you, Tribe Called Curl, and Miss Diane, who was there. And I was like, oh, I need a Manuka Honey DC. And Miss Diane was like, girl, it's gone. It was just gone. They were sold out, gone. Y'all were not playing about that Shea Moisture. Shea Moisture shows up and shows out every time. I love how they do bring a lot of product and they keep it staffed, and they have like actual stylists like Miss Diane Bailey on hand. They have actual makeup artists on hand to show you how to do stuff. They were there doing hair, showing you. I saw a lady showing a lady how to properly twist her hair for a twist out, how to apply the product for it. And you know, those things like that are invaluable. That's the things I love about this show. Those are the things I think that make it great. So that's why I keep coming back. So that's it. That's my haul video. I know it was kind of a mini haul, but it's what I got. And if you are not doing anything for the weekend, and you're in the Louisville area, you should come down for Derby because it's Derby week and it's the best week in my city. Dress fly, make your hair fly, get a big hat. Come on down and see us. Bye-bye.